good?
Yeah.
Hello everyone, this is Mr. Marasco and I'm here to say hello to everyone, and I hope that everyone is doing well. I know I sure do miss you, but I will tell you that things are happening at our school and many great things. When you come back next fall, you're going to see a new gym. We've got new bleachers in our gym now, and they're painting the gym and redoing the gym floor, so I'm really excited about what that's going to look like when it's complete. Some of you have been asking about the Kids Heart Challenge gifts. Those items have all been ordered. They are actually sitting in a warehouse right now. Once we get the okay, those items will be shipped to the school, and we will probably make some type of arrangements for you to pick those up, or we may just hand those out next fall. And also, we were doing some bike helmets for our 2nd and 3rd graders. Those are also sitting in my office, and once again, probably will be something that we will have to hand out in the fall. Other than that, I've been busy at home. I'm still exercising every day on my bicycle. Now that the weather is finally starting to warm up, I'm hoping to be able to get outside on my own bike and do some biking outside, because we know that exercise is always important. Your teachers are doing some great things for you, giving you some great opportunities to do some learning at home. Please take advantage of what the teachers are providing to you, because we want you to continue to make yourself smarter and better, and prepare yourself for the future and for next year. What else do I have on here? With that said, we've talked all year long about how important it is for us to exercise. And we've talked about the importance of taking care of our body. And that's been something that now that we're at home, we need to make sure that we're doing here at home. Things like eating healthy. You know, we spend a lot more time at home watching TV, playing video games, and sometimes we tend to snack more. Make sure that those snacks that we're eating are healthy. Things like fruits and vegetables, and avoiding those potato chips and cookies and those types of things. I know that we're eating some of those, but remember, let's try to make sure that that's a small amount. Also, I know that our sleep patterns might be a little bit different. I know for me, I stay up way too late at night, and I tend to sleep in. But remember, we still need to keep that 8 to 10 hours of sleep. So make sure that you're listening to your parents and making sure that you're resting your body during this time. Fluids, make sure that we're drinking healthy drinks. Lots of water, lots of fluids. Make sure that we're avoiding pops and sugary drinks, and lots of juices with lots of sugar. Exercise. Man, next week is supposed to be a beautiful week. We're supposed to have some great weather. I saw some weather predictions up in the 60s. There are lots of things that you and your family and your brothers and sisters can do. Make sure you're doing the social distancing from other people, but things like maybe getting a rake and helping your mom and dad rake the yard, you know, with leaves. Playing soccer, okay? Get a ball. Doesn't have to be a soccer ball, but go out in the front yard, kick the ball around. Bikes. Love bike riding. This is a time for you to get out on your bikes, take the training wheels off, take advantage of that, but make sure that when you're riding your bike, that you have your helmet on for safety reasons. We want to make sure that you are staying safe. Now, what I'd like for us to do right now is go through a few different activities that you can be doing at home. As we did things in gym class, we always made sure that we first did some warm-up exercises. Things just to kind of warm up our body. And I have my daughter here, Caitlin, and many of you know her from our Kids Heart Challenge. She's going to actually help us do some warm-up exercises today. So I'm going to move my bike out of the way, and my daughter, Caitlin, is going to come forward. So when we do warm-ups, we're doing these activities to make sure that our body is ready for exercise. Making sure that we're slowly, gradually increasing our heart rate, and we're improving our flexibility. So Caitlin, let's do a couple exercises together. The first one I'd like for you to do, can you do some arm circles, some just basic arm circles? And if you're watching this, join in with us. You know, maybe do them for 20 seconds, 30 seconds. All right? After you've warmed up those shoulder muscles, let's do some trunk twists, in which we're going to take our body and we're going to twist side to side, kind of stretching out those muscles in the midsection of our body. Now we want to take a couple of minutes And let's stretch out our back by doing some toe touches. So we're going to keep our legs straight, and we're going to bend down and touch our toes. Right, and make sure we're counting to 10, doing it several times, stretching out those muscles in the back and behind the legs. And finally, Caitlin, let's increase our heart rate. Can you show us how you can jog in place? All right. Now, obviously, there are many other activities and stretches that you can do at home. You know, your Superman stretches, your ABC push-ups, windmills. So make sure that you're going ahead and doing those every day. All right. Jump ropes. Now, many of you have jump ropes at home from years past, or you may have a jump rope or some type of rope. If it's not a jump rope, you can use a stick for some of these activities. Any type of string maybe, or yarn maybe you could use for some of these things. So the first thing my daughter is going to do, and we've done these together at school, is jumping over the jump rope with it on the ground. Now, when we jump over a jump rope on the ground, we want to make sure that we're going slowly and getting over the rope, and we're up on the balls of our feet. So the first way that my daughter Caitlin's going to show us is side to side. Caitlin, can you show us? Notice that she's keeping her feet together and jumping side to side. All right, so after you've done that a few times, 20, 30 times, show me if you can go forwards and backwards. Jumping forwards and backwards. Right? Again, we're just gradually kind of getting used to keeping our feet together, jumping and landing slowly on the balls of our feet. The next way you can jump is take your jump rope, put the handles in your hand. Usually you put these in your favorite hand. And you're going to take your jump rope, and you're going to jump forwards and jump every time you see the jump rope hitting the ground. Notice that she's not jumping too fast. She's keeping it under control, and she's jumping just high enough to get over the jump rope. She doesn't need to jump too high. Try it with your right hand, and now try it with your left hand. You do it with your left hand. Oh, thank you, Caitlin. You're doing a great job with that. Good. And as you do this, notice that your heart rate is increasing, maybe getting a little bit hot and sweaty. Remember, these are good things that happen to our body. The next one, we're going to take a handle, put a handle in each hand, and I want you to bring the jump rope over your head and lift up your toes. You're not jumping over the rope at this time. You're just making sure that you're getting the use of bringing the rope over your head and stepping on it. Go ahead. As you're doing this, you're looking down. Good, Caitlin. Caitlin, lift up your toes so it goes right under your foot. That's it. Notice that she's not turning the rope super fast. She has her hands to her side. And beautiful. Great. After you've done that, practice that. We want you to go ahead and now try to jump over the rope. Just do one or two at a time. Go ahead, Caitlin. Notice she's not jumping super high. She has a rhythm and a flow to it. Great. Ooh, there's a worm right by your feet. That's nice. So, those are a couple activities that you can do, warming up your body and with the jump rope. The next thing I'd like for you to do is I'd like for you to grab a ball. It could be all kinds of different balls. She's going to use a tennis ball. If you're a kindergartner or first grader, you might want to find a ball that doesn't bounce, so we don't have to worry that. So the first thing we want to obviously remind you about is that when we're trying to catch a ball, it's important for us to keep our eyes on the ball. Okay? Can't catch it if you can't see it. So first thing I'd like for you to show us, Caitlin, is can you take the ball with your favorite hand, throw it up in the air just 2 or 3 feet, and catch it with 2 hands and your hands together. Now remember, as you toss that ball up in the air, you want to keep your eye on the ball and catch it. Show us, Caitlin. Good. Notice that she's keeping her eyes on the ball. She's squeezing, and notice that her hand is kind of at a medium level and just tossing and releasing it about even with her, head. Not going super high. Beautiful. After you've done that and you feel comfortable with that, this time, Caitlin, can you throw it up? Clap your hands several times and then catch it. Throw it up, clap, and catch. Notice she's still keeping her eyes on the ball. Toss and catch. Very good, Caitlin. This time, Caitlin, you're getting really good at this. Can you throw it up in the air? Get down on one knee and catch it at a low level. Throw it up and catch. Again, she's still keeping her eyes on the ball. Toss like that. Oh my goodness, she must have took her eyes off the ball. Oops. Well, the wind is blowing that light ball too. That makes it a little bit harder. Okay, this time let's add it. Can you throw it up? clap your hands and catch it on one knee. So now you've got 3 things going on. Beautiful, great, nice. All right, now, if you can, Caitlin, can you throw it up with one hand and catch it with the other hand? Now we're just gonna catch it with one hand. Throw it up and catch. If you have a bean bag or a sock or something, might be a little bit easier. Great. And finally, the last thing you can do is grab a brother or sister or mom and dad and see if you and your brother and sisters or whoever can you play catch. Keeping your eyes on. Remember, the goal here is for you to be able to catch it successfully without dropping. As you get better at it, you can move farther apart. All right. So there's some activities for you to do this week to work on. I will see you next week with some new activities. Most importantly, whether you do these activities or not, make sure you're outside being active and exercising. Thank you, stay safe, and talk to you soon.